Hi, these comments are for NU, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons for the 7-step system to pass a Toefl IBT. You say, thank you so much for your detailed feedback. I looked up subject-verb inversions on YouTube. It is indeed a very useful video as it explains the concept of subject-verb inversions in a specific way. I will apply it in my future answers. I'm also practicing the P and the D consonant sounds you mentioned from Speak Clearly in Lesson 2 of your course. I'm not able to access a video on how to answer Integrated Speaking Task 6. Don't worry about that one. Just let it go. I'm going to explain it in a little more detail in a minute. I want to take notes for task number 6. It's also known now as task number 4, so everybody at YouTube. We're talking about listening, speaking, academic. Toefl Integrated Speaking Task number 4, according to the new Toefl as it changed in 2019 August. If you can guide me where I can read that, I will appreciate it. Okay, to help you understand a little bit more about note-taking, the main thing I can tell you is you should not include the minor details, right? Focus on with the lecture, and let me go to speaking for a minute here. Let me see if I can show you, I'm going to try to show you a lesson here under the speaking section. Actually, here we go. Okay, how about master lesson? Now let's go beyond that. Practice test. This is the main lesson. This kind of updates my course with the new Toefl exam, especially the speaking section as of 2019. So click on that link. It'll take you to this link here over at my blog. And this lesson is so extensive, I actually have an outline to help you. Okay, so let's go to task number 2, task number 3. Okay, here's the one. I think task number 4 here, this is where you want to spend your time is you'll see a mock test, model response, and you have some test-taking strategies here, right? So you click on that. So the main thing is you can see kind of a model response here. You can see some test-taking strategies. I think that will help you more when you're trying to understand how much should you say about the lecture. Okay, let's look at one more thing here. I'm looking for the... Okay, I think this is good too. Template for Toefl Integrated Speaking Task number 4. Now be careful. I don't want thousands of people copying this. It's not a good idea. If you look at the structure here, this gives you an idea of how you can organize your speaking response, right? For that lecture, for Integrated Speaking Task 4. So look over the outline, and then your goal is to try to make your own outline, your own template outline that you think you can use for the speaking section there. And then you can see a model a model response which uses that outline. And this also shows how much, if the professor gives 2 examples, you cannot say a lot about each example. See, I basically spent 4 lines talking about one example, another 4 lines talking about the other example. So you can kind of see how much you need to include by looking at that template and that outline, right? So I would review this lesson, Toefl Integrated Speaking Strategies Master Lesson, in my online course, a 7-step system to pass a Toefl IBT.